Okay, this is obviously a pedestrian area. A lot of times they'll call them walking streets. Nothing too exciting, but you know, it's a good place. It's a good starting point when you get to a city that you're not very familiar with. It's in the center of town, and there's places to eat, and you can, you know, ask a few locals where to go. And it's a good place to people watch too. There's always a lot of people out here. Now today it's not a peak time, but I prefer it that way. Actually, I don't want to be around a huge crowd, to be honest. Okay. This is an underground street crossing. They don't waste any space as far as finding a place to open up a little shop. Like we're underground right now, and they've got a little market down here. And it's not small. Look, here's an entire, you know, some kind of market. They've got all different types of stuff. Food, clothes. And this is just an underground passageway. They just, like I said, they don't waste space. They open up a business. If they've got a place to open a business, they will. Which is good, you know? Huge population. Why waste space, right? When we come out of here, we'll go up the stairs and we will be across the street. Still on the pedestrian road. Just walking down the street, then you look off to the side and you see this, like, I don't really know what it is. Just a covered area that's outside, but covered, like a bazaar type thing, but that's what I like. I like to get off the main road, and this just looked interesting. I don't think we'll see anything too amazing down here, but we're here to explore, right? That's what we're doing. So we are in SIPING city, and this city is, it's not really that famous of a city in China. It's definitely not a tourist attraction, you know, or a tourist destination. And if you go through the history, there were some pretty big battles here between the nationalists and the communists back in the 1940s, around 1945. So there's some historic things here. There's some museums about the war. And I'm actually, they named some of the roads accordingly. Like right now I'm on Hero Road, literally. I'll show it to you. Yingxiong Dalu, that means Hero Road. And I'm walking straight up this road. There's a Hero Square, and there's like a Martyrs Tower. There's some of the famous landmarks here in SIPING. We're gonna go just walk right up Hero Road, see the Martyrs Tower, and see what other things we can stumble upon along the way. A lot of things that you find when you're traveling around that are interesting are things that you didn't expect. You know, you just stumble upon them. We made it. The Martyrs Tower. Wasn't very far at all. That's great. I was gonna have to do some trekking around, but got here in no time. Kind of a dangerous crossing here. I picked the right time to come because there are not that many people. I really prefer this. Crowds in China can get more massive than you can imagine. Unless you've been here, or unless you've been somewhere like India. But today it's perfect. A little chilly, you can see the snow on the ground, but it's a beautiful day, all in all. I cannot complain. Now, you've heard me talk before in my videos about gated communities in China. or a living compound. This is one. You can see the doors closing there. You can see all the apartments or homes in there, and you've got the security gate. You've got to have a card. You got to be a resident and have a card to swipe in order to even get in. And that's how most people live, especially in cities in China. The countryside villages are different, but this is it. Gated compounds. It's like this all across China. And this is Heroes Square, and they've got these exercise areas. This is really common for parks and stuff in China. You can see these around, but they're convenient. You get a lot of the older folks coming out here and using them, and it's free access for everybody. But of course, it's not really the best season for it. But you'll be surprised at some of the older guys that you see out here, how flexible they are, and how many, like, they love doing chin-ups and pull-ups. Some of these old guys are tough. I've seen a guy karate chopping rocks and actually broke a rock, a pretty big one. And I see these old guys, they come out here, they put me to shame with how many chin-ups they can do. They make it look easy. There's also an older guy that I saw. He would come and he would hit metal poles with his arm. He'd like elbow it and hit it with his forearm. If I hit it like he did, it would break my bone. So I guess he has just hardened his bones over the years. The Chinese New Year's coming up, Spring Festival, the Lunar New Year, whatever you want to call it. So these guys are hanging up these red lanterns. Hey, 你好，真好看，有气氛. So they're hanging up these red lanterns everywhere. Looks really cool. It's a really interesting looking public restroom. And they've got these green curtains here to keep the cold out. This is one of the older style ones. I think it's cool though. And look in here, you can see this kind of old village looking thing. I'm not really interested in big, tall, fancy buildings in modern cities. I get bored by that. I like seeing this old stuff. To me, that's kind of how China's supposed to look, you know? Well, here's their public bike sharing that they're always talking about and so proud of. So I guess we should say public bike sharing, or what used to be, because these just look like piles of bikes. Looks like they're probably headed for the graveyard, the bicycle graveyard. Look at that. And what you see across the street there is SIPING Central Hospital. You see this guy on the motorcycle here, on the scooter. They are the food delivery drivers. It's a company called Martyr, and I use their services quite a bit. You just go on the app and you order food from any restaurant, and then one of these guys will deliver it to your home or office or whatever. They also deliver groceries, and they'll pretty much deliver anything, actually. You can find all kinds of shops. Like if you're home, you need some batteries or whatever, you can order it and these guys will deliver it to you. Well, the Chinese character there shows what province we're in. We're in JILIN province, and C represents the city, and A, B, C, that means we're in the third largest city in the province. So SIPING is the third largest city in JILIN. Just thought you all might find that interesting. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can see a character there, Zhong. A huge China in the frozen river. They wrote, it's two characters, Zhongguo. It's massive. This is pretty nice. This would be nice in any season. In the winter, you got the frozen river. Just a nice river walk. I stumbled upon this really quiet road, a lot of trees and the frozen river. Nice relaxing stroll through SIPING. Can't really tell how big that is, but that's a pretty big divot in the ice there. Looks like somebody was really chipping away at it, and then it looks like they may have burned something, and it looks like a bunch of coal. There you go. Now you can see some people on the ice. Little kid and his dad, he's lighting off some firecrackers. Hey, what the heck? Don't have much else to do. Let's go up the spiral staircase. This is actually so rinky-dink, it's actually a little bit scary. These metal sheets are so thin. Oh. Round and round we go. This should not be making me tired. My legs are burning. That's not good. I need to get back in shape. I'm king of the world! Or not. Damn, I wonder how many times somebody in the dark has walked right up here and just busted their head or face on this. Wow. Because that sticks right out. This would be, when the weather's nice and a nice season, there'd be a lot of people along here. You know, a lot of people come over here at night. I'm 100% sure probably thousands and thousands of people have felt the wrath of this sharp little edge. So the food is here. They just made this fresh flatbread type of thing, and then they've also got this special pork. They call it some kind of filet or bacon or something, and we've got some sauce. So just put the leek on the bread, kind of make like a wrap type of thing. So let's give it a shot. My main reason for visiting SIPING City was to visit the Shaolin Kung Fu school there, but unfortunately it was closed due to COVID. So I just spent the day wandering around, checking out the city. I hope you guys enjoyed the brief tour. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now before you go, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up. I will greatly appreciate that. If you would like to support the channel further, please check me out on Patreon. Links are in the video description below. Catch you in the next video, guys. 下次再见。